Today I'm visiting the Kent Museum of Life in Maidstone to have a look at the 1940s reenactment of Victory Harvest. Enjoy the video.
Shine on, harvest moon up in the sky. I ain't had no loving since January, April, June or July. It's no time, ain't no time to stay outdoors and spoon. Shine on, harvest moon for me and my gal.
This is B. This is B. You'll only be up there for a few minutes, and then they come down, and then the next one, the next one comes. Because they're hitting it sort of in penny packets. Not everybody at once. Yes, they're targeting. Then they're going because they run out of either fuel or ammunition, and then the next lot will be up there ready. So harassment all the way through. Yes. The Dowding system. It's part of the Dowding system. So radar, RDF, observe.
That I will be ticking off the monitor, sharpens the pencils. If you'd like to write your name on the top, the date as well, Saturday the 11th of October 1940, and my name. So you'll know, I'll find out your name on the paper later on, what your name is, and you'll know my name as well, having written it down. Thanks. Are you ready now? On the count of three, we must take our 5 times table. It's up on the board there. You shouldn't need to look at it. You've actually done your homework. Okay, on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. 1 times 5 is 5. 2 times 5 is 10. 3 times 5 is 15. 4 times 5 is 20. 5 times 5 is 25. 6 times 5 is 30. 7 times 5 is 35. 8 times 5 is 40. 9 times 5 is 45. 10 times 5 is 50. 11 times is 55. 12 times 5 is 60. Well done. That's much better than the last class that are here.
We are the 1940's fire station. Yeah. Very primitive, isn't it? Yes.
Back 9 months old, just on 9 months old. Esme does that every now and then. It's amazing how much
Goes back.
On the farm every Friday, on the farm is rabbit pie day, so every Friday
When I had my civvies on, I had a lot of care. I had a lot of worry and troubles everywhere. But now I've got no worry and troubles flown away. I'm living like a millionaire and not a cent to pay. I've got sixpence, jolly, jolly sixpence. I've got...
Martin, how you doing?
Yeah, not too bad yourself.
So what are we up to today? What cobbling we doing today?
Putting hobnails in a pair of army boots.
Very good.
Yeah, so I've scraped across to get the lines where the hobnails are going, and now just putting them in. Is an awl to start the hole, and then get the hobnail into the hole ready. Tap it in there, and then Yes, 13 hobnails go into one boot, so that's 26 for a pair of boots. Yeah, the hobnails are put in to protect the leather because it's cheaper to replace with hobnails than to replace the leather.
Excellent. Great job. Thank you, Steve.
Well, Martin, thank you.
Yes. Yeah.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. And what are we selling today?
We have most of what you don't want and a little bit of that which you might sell. But no, we're stocked up well on seeds for the season, so we've got most seeds here. If you do need anything for the garden or the allotment, because we're growing a lot of those, obviously with the water.
Excellent.
We do have a number of those, and we can help you with some paints and bits and pieces. And there's a lot of haberdashery as well. So if your good lady wishes to do any make, do and mend, we have some.
Yes, she does a needlecraft with buttons and cottons, things, a little bit of fabric, and of course we're also talking about blackout.
And what's needed for the blackout?
For the blackout, well tonight the blackout time is 7:05. So with the blackout, because of the bombing at night, we needed to block out all of the light from the houses. And if I just show you what you would have done, you would have had some blackout material and you would have covered all of your windows, and it could just be the black material, or you could have had the blackout paper and the black would go facing outside. And if you've got blackout paper, you wouldn't have taken it off, you'd have left your windows blacked out all of the time, and then you would put your ordinary curtains, close those over the blackout curtains. So you couldn't even let a little glimmer of light, otherwise the ARP warden would have been after you to tell you to put that light out.
We've heard that before. Thank you very much.
But he's sad, he gets his chocolate. Oh, I see. Yeah, he gets happier and happier. And then he runs out and he's sad again.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember the one with all the different flavours in it, okay?
Yeah. I could only ever get that at the cinema.
Really?
Yeah. I never saw it in newsagents.
No, yeah, but I remember it. And a lot of people mention that they wish they'd still done that with all the different flavours in the chocolate.
Well, the B&M do the individual flavours.
Do they? Yeah.
But they don't do the 5.
I'll have to look out.
Yeah.
So what's the best seller today?
The best seller, Kit Kats.
Ah,
But it's plain chocolate. Plain chocolate.
and busy?
Yeah, very busy. They like the tins of corned beef.
Of course.
Yeah. They keep asking if I've got any cigarettes for a penny, single ones under the counter.
Enlisting for WAFs and ATS. I would ask if you're willing to enlist, but I'm afraid I don't think you've got the right criteria. The young lady behind you might be able to enlist though into the ATS or the WAF. Would you be interested in enlisting into the ATS or the WAF?
Oh gosh, I don't know. Do they have good coffee?
Oh, fantastic coffee! When we can get it, obviously there is a war on. There can be a bit of a problem there with that, but.
Did you see the guy next door? It's a bit dodgy, I think, don't you? I'm not sure. I might have to report him to the authorities. What would you do? Would you report him to the authorities? I like to see his identification paper, yeah. Well, come in. I'm the local farmer. Did you see my farm down here? You see all the goats and the sheep? Yeah, oh, they're all mine. Including, we've got little vegetables we're growing as well. Of course, we donated a lot of those to the Harvest Festival in the local church over there. But unfortunately, my house was bombed, I'm afraid. Yeah, that's why I'm in the inn. I've just unpacked, well, not when my wife would have done that, but I've just thrown it everywhere. But the one thing I'm mostly interested in is my record player. Have you seen a record player before?
Yeah.
Yeah? Oh, have you? Yeah? Well, this one doesn't run on electricity. The only thing I've got is that tiny little lamp over there. Yes, that's right. I have to hand crank it, so it winds it up. And then what I do is I pop this on. I'll play this song, see if you recognise it. It might be a bit before your time, though. Do you recognise this song? Teddy Bear's Picnic. One of my favourites. Now, this one, of course, like you said, doesn't take electricity. And we did have someone here just a minute ago saying that they had a Mr. Wi-Fi help them. I'm not sure who Mr. Wi-Fi is. And they also said they had Spotify. I told them they can get some cream for that down at the shops. That doesn't sound right to me. But then we do also have this. Now, this is my scarf. Now, normally they would have a pair of socks. Now, the only socks I've got are on my feet, and I can't get them in there, I'm afraid. But I've got my scarf, I wrap it up, and I shove it into this bit here. Now, the reason why that is because there was no volume button on here, just one sound, and very loud. Now, I don't want any noise complaints from downstairs, the landlady might charge a bit extra. So they'll normally shove their socks in there, and that coins the phrase, put a sock in it. How clever is that? Very nice. And there's a thing so you can take around everywhere, it's portable. Although she said her record player she could put in her pocket, which I don't believe that. I'm not sure about that.
Hello. I am staying here with Mrs. Mitchell downstairs. That has just come before the war, and I'm just here to do a short article for the Dutch Free Press. I know that it's been very busy here in this village, and it's of interest to me, really. I see there's a lot of military personnel. How interesting. Anyway, I must go. I have very important things to attend. See you here.
Home guard! Quick, Doc, give him the jab with something. Give him an upper.
Carl, is that you, Dutch Carl? Oh, Dutch Carl?
So what are we serving today? What's the best seller?
Yeah, at the moment, nothing. No one's coming. But as usual, the beer's warm.
There's no waste things. We had it to put up a bank of funds. My mum was to make a stew to last for 35 days. When Ashley came in, the only thing the ladies had to take
Anything that they could find, they would attempt to use. And in the first 3 months, 202 Home Guard actually died blowing themselves up, making explosives and other gunpowder, anything that they could.
So we're really busy, certain customers talking to people
He sits there and he will not come up. I make a lovely apple pie, another one, because I've already made one. I'm just getting my pastry ready. That's it. Oh, I better roll that out. Make sure the oven's on. Oh yeah, that's good. Trying this.
Oh, I love that colour green. Yeah. I'm going to do my bathroom in that though. Just told my husband last night, I said, I think we're going to do the bathroom. I'm going to do it in the dark green. Well, we've got, patio doors. I've got it.
Well, we're getting older, would you? I
Yeah,
can't keep being
yeah, I know.
a sailor, can I?
No, I know, but that's the thing. That's the thing.
Army Service Corps with the German prisoner of wars, sweeping the streets, being watched closely.
An eggless cake competition, so we've got biscuits and cakes, and lots of our members have baked these amazing cakes here. I can see some Spitfire jam cakes or jam biscuits which look fantastic, and it's a competition. I'm not quite sure what the prize is, but the Queen was going to judge the competition, but unfortunately she can't make it today, so I'm not quite sure who will be replacing her, but I think it'll be some kind of dignitary.
Date scopes have won, although closely followed by grains scones. And out of the biscuit class, then it's gone to the Anzac biscuits, which are right.
Say of interest, I would like to tell you the story of a Polish pilot, a typical story of a Polish pilot who started as pilot in Poland and then arrived eventually in England. In case there is anybody here who understands or speak Polish, witam bardzo serdecznie. Marek Stefanicki, kapitan polskiego lotnictwa. If I lost anybody there, I am sorry, but I am Polish, so I wanted to make my compatriots feel at home if possible. I will start by saying that my career in the Polish Air Force, which started in 1917, came after a short career in the cavalry, and this is very common that cavalry people, cavalry officers, take interest in Air Force and then join the Air Force.
Still going, still doing stuff, still. Yes.
I think he looks better with that on person.
So this chain link is made out of one piece?
One piece of wood.
Yep.
It's taken me 4 years so far. from that end to this end.
Brilliant.
And then once we've done this piece, I'm now going to make a wooden padlock with a wooden key, which probably wouldn't work. But there you go.
Well, we look forward to seeing that next year.
Next
Brilliant.
year, absolutely.
Fabulous. Great job.
Watch this space.
Lovely.
These ones are made out of lime, and the chain's made out of pitch pine. That's the first one I ever made. So I thought that was literally a teaspoon, which I drew round, and then thought I'll just make a bit of a scroll going down it and a candy twist. So it's a bit chunky, but it's the first one I did, you know. So, and then this one with the ball inside. The ball's always been there, but you needed to carve round it on all the different angles, create the ball before you broke it loose, and then the last thing you did was cut the edges and hope the ball didn't fall out.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
That is really, really
fantastic.
Yeah. Oh wow.
That's so cool. Thank
Okay.
you.
First year only like a small.
Well, there's a big yeah, I think we're working out what you want to do with it, what's going to cost you and stuff.
I know.
Spitfire Fund. Let's build a Spitfire for the village. We could do with the village Spitfire.
5, 6 hours. Well, look at it. I'm actually 6 hours late to make my round, but my horse actually threw a shoe earlier on today, and I've had to do the round on my own. I can't bring out any eggs. I can't bring out any cheese. I can't bring out any cream. So I mean, there's been people kind of wondering where the heck I actually got to. So I've had to kind of do it on my own 2 hooves, and it's taken a long time. I'm going to get back to sleep tonight. I'm going to restack the car. Let's see if I can get the horse actually reshod. So I'm just going to go and see Mr. Darby now.
Well, everyone's been okay, sir. Been behaving themselves. Been
That's good to
checking
hear.
identification cards.
Good to hear.
Had a bit of trouble with one person in the pub there, but we've sorted him out okay. He's under arrest now, so.
So identity cards are a must to carry around.
Yes,
So,
we've got all
and
the
the gas
ID
masks.
cards. Identity cards. Apparently I found out that ID cards was what Americans said, didn't they? But we always said identification cards, so.
Yeah. And what about gas masks? Did you check for gas masks?
The gas masks have been okay, yes.
Yeah, good, excellent.
One
Right.
lady didn't bring hers, but I've had a word with her about that, so.
We'll keep up the good work.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Oh, lovely, thank you. Making today?
Making a leaf keyring.
Nice.
I'll start off getting the bar nice and hot. Short square point. Back over the anvil. Doing a reverse square point.
And when children have seen the ARP warden and have received their evacuee tag, they come and see me and I will allocate them a billet in the village, and we've got 8 billets, and they can go to their billet and visit the billet and find out what happens there. But they can also go and see the other billets and find out different aspects of being an evacuee child in the Second World War in the countryside. So I can quickly go through what they talk about: salvage collection, living conditions, dig for victory garden, hedgerow foraging, the blackout, children's entertainment at home, animals in the countryside, and helping with farm work.
was one other way of dealing with an incendiary bomb, which would be with sand. And that would be to cover the incendiary bomb with sand and to try to smother it. But it could continue to burn under the sand. So if you had it in the house and you put sand on it, it could still burn through the floor. So the method of choice was the water, because you can also use the water to put out the fires. You can't do that with the sand.